was that? Hey, hold it!
This one's mine.
You think you
Come
just
and
take
get
out
it.
our leader? You killed him!
You're not looking good. Left leg! Oh, you see that? I can't! That's more like it! Quiet as the dance. Nice job! Everybody all right?
You can teach a person how to draw, but you can't teach good taste. If you don't take it, the adherents will. The other adherents, I mean.
If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink. Oh, how can one concentrate with you running all about the place? I speak to a lot of people, whether I want to or not. Seek my good friend Gunneth down by the grinning Balrog. Or maybe old Edelgund, if you can distract her from her wandering. If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink.
Back for more, Envoy?
Be safe!
Get down!
You think you can just take out our leader?
Back for more, Envoy?
Someone there?
You think you can just take out our leader?
Seek!
Hey! Over here!
Worse and wrath! Worse and wrath!
Not bad, Marius.
Right behind you.
Take out our leader? And you killed
Give me a
him.
target.
What's the target?
What the?
Worse and wrath!
Nice shot!
Worse and wrath!
Let's see what you got!
Seek! Worse and wrath!
Good one!
Take a moment, people.
Whatever a man wins at cards, he's bound to lose it here.
I hope Elia's all right. Oh, sweetie, we're closed. Are you here to see Juliana? Or can I help you with something else? Belia? But she hasn't come by in a couple of months. Did something? Oh, I understand. Of course, it all makes sense now. That poor girl. She thinks everything that goes wrong is her fault. I'm glad she's found someone. I wouldn't say that. She was one of my favorite visitors. But I'm not sure how much we'd have in common outside, you know? Thank you for bringing that letter, though. I was worried about her. I'll send one back. That should make her feel better.
You're the one who took down Thala. You know how to introduce yourself. Someone? Presumably meaning you? You're the talk of the town, envoy. Everyone wants to meet you. That depends. How do you feel about why you've been sent here? Keep an open mind. Not that you need me to tell you what to do.
Juliana knows enough dirt to run half of Paradise out of town.
He makes me out to be such a gossip. What do you want to know? As well as you'd expect. It hasn't hurt my business, but I wouldn't give them ideas either. Your ambassador thinks he's going to make the place respectable. What a coincidence. He isn't mine either. Now, if you've come to avail yourself, I'm sorry. We're closed. I'm out of some supplies that should have been here days ago. I'd hunt them down myself, but I don't have a firm enough hand. I need someone with more authority. Someone, well, someone like you. Straight to the point. As a matter of fact, they have. The local strongmen, the Sparrowhawks, got a hold of the shipment. They must have thought it looked valuable. Unfortunately, they were right. You did. Unfortunately for both of us, his lieutenant, Jago, moved in. Aren't you amenable? I knew you'd be the right one for the job. Go to the docks. Their lieutenant runs one of the warehouses there. He'll probably keep it close. I leave that up to you. Just don't mention I hired you. I have a reputation to maintain.
Any idea who this vigil is for? Must be popular.
If the militia had any formal instruction, they'd get it here.
You're a damn good shot, you know that?
Oh, I'm well aware. But thank you. It's very sweet.
Where'd you learn nice when the city was still locked down?
You really want to know the answer to that question?
Excuse me? What in the
know
god's
what?
name are you talking
Maybe it's
about?
better that I don't. Think about it. Nobody coming in and out. No smugglers to look out for. No more deerins coming in with the city.
No signs of a struggle. Looks like misadventure to me.
I don't know. Like that?
Mike.
No, no. I need something that says yearning but mysterious.
Sometimes my clientele is so demanding.
You might want to consider not washing your clothes in safflower oil.
Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead? To be honest, this would be weirder if you did. All I know is that you were very dead for a while.
By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing.
You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back. What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember? Wait, someone? Who was it, or what was it? As I understand it, souls move through the beyond on the way to their next life. You'd know more about it than I do, though. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them? Fair point. Though they seem to have done you a favor in this instance. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left Dawnshore. That's quite a feat. Me neither. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back. Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead? Yeah, probably not. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. Hopefully that Watcher Runid will have some answers for us. For now, let's get some rest. They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge. No, Dream Scourge is different. It spreads all over. Still, if you see any new mushrooms sprouting up anywhere unexpected, let me know. Until then, look on the bright side. The Living Lands is filled with people and things that are likelier to kill you first. And I've got answers. Some of them may even be true. You're asking me? I'm not much of a gossip. Okay, who do you want to know about? Long enough that he's got a good roster of stories about my blunders in the wilds, which he'll remind us of constantly. He's got a soft heart under that gruff exterior. He feels things more deeply than he lets on, so if he burns the stew one evening, maybe don't mention it. Yeah, given everything that comes with being an envoy, I bet that's especially refreshing for you. And don't worry if he starts badgering you. It's his way of showing he cares. Okay, but only if you let me turn that question around once I've answered you. I think you've been trusted with a nearly impossible task. When we first met, I thought that was because you made some powerful enemies back home. But as I've gotten to know you, I think that if anyone can stop the Dream Scourge, it's you. At the end of the day, I'm proud to fight alongside you. Even if I wish you and I understood each other better. And there you have it. Your turn now. Thanks. We've all got to be able to enjoy a little peace at camp, right? Sure. What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth? Or the striking blue of my scales? I usually hear that from someone who's enjoyed the height or position to fully appreciate it, but I'll never turn down a compliment.
I'll let you know if I think of one.
Don't be jealous that you only know me by my rugged jawline. As rare as we are in many parts of the world, it's nice to be appreciated as something other than a magnificent bruiser. Fair enough. My people are known to roam. Almost as much as Marius's more far-flung brethren outside the Living Lands.
Right. Sounds like Pargrun and elsewhere know better than to stay cooped up in a keep somewhere.
Rauatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere, or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard or mercenary. A thump on the back and a crack on the skull from a brother who says you should visit more. It's complicated. I guess home usually is. Lashed by storms and battered by waves. We call it the rough country, and old trenchers say it's made us who we are. You'd fit right in with the Ranganui's inner circle. It's true that the same things that make Rauatai a difficult place to live have shaped our people and our kingdom. Our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications along the coast to protect our ships and shelter our cities. For all our shortage of fertile soil, Rauatai's land is abundant in saltpeter, copper, iron, most of the other materials you need to outfit your military with weapons and cannons. We value struggling and striving together. It helped us survive and build one of the most powerful navies in Eora. It's been hard-won across a variety of conquests, cooperatives, and trading colonies. Some of the traditionalists worry that prosperity is making us as complacent and soft-handed as our rivals. Same as traditionalists everywhere. Me, I prefer the simplicity of the living lands. Kill the thing that's trying to kill you, and hope it has some edible meat on it. That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change. A settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rauataian expatriates. It really was. Anyway, we were talking about something else, yeah? I joined up with the Rauatai Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago. Starting out, it was exciting, purposeful. I believed in our mission. We were returning to our ancestral homeland, reclaiming fertile soil that would feed Rauatai. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins. I was young and naive, and maybe that's no excuse. The Huana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us. But I didn't see that either. Some fell apart. Some bought into the cruelty that our continued presence required. Others didn't buy into it, but went along with it anyway. And that bothered me more somehow. I deserted. And I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years. That's why I never returned home. There were only so many options for a Rauataian deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew. You figured it out faster than I did. It was more of the same. The only comfort was being part of a squad. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough, had enough. I did. Yeah, for a while. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences. Hey, advice is easy. The hard part's all you. By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another. Yeah, I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent. You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you. I've noticed. That's it. You got the hang of it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow. In the meantime, get some rest.
What are you grinning about?
Huh?
No offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy. You can ask them when we hunt them down. An Adiran official who's new in town turns a lot of heads. Especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai. Stick with Kai. You'll find out. Well, we've worked together in the past. It was mostly him crashing blindly through the weeds after I advised him not to. I'm here to find your assassins. Maybe help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm the best there is. Reputation is reputation, Envoy. You ought to understand how that works. Anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things to do.
Look, Marius.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature. Your body still slumbers. You will awaken undisturbed. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you? Death to life. Does life not glisten like a stream? What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it. Violets and the stars. We wish for both. Hope into tears. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it? Even if... No, we should not question this. Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
Come and get me.
I think worse than run!
Next one's mine. It's too late. Who's ready for more?
Hope you don't mind spiders.
quiet, Nimdut.
I think worse than rot!
One for you!
Another glorious battle. Stand back. Ready? Aim. Aye, aye.
I think worse than rot!
Next one's mine. Up.
I think worse than rot!
Beat that, Mario.
I think worse than rot! I think worse than rot!
Let's get him.
I think worse than rot! I think worse than rot! I think worse than rot!
Nice shot.
Dead!
That's it for me. Back on my feet.
I think worse than rot!
Well, that's it.
Good find. Despite the name, the Living Lands isn't an easy place to make a life. But it breeds resourcefulness.
Hide it under the wine and nobody will look for.
How did you get in there?
2 guards, wine, and a dead body. There's a story here.
Well, we can't let you back in. It's closed right now.
Bon and I caught this man trying to load a crate onto the lift. Turned out he was smuggling animancy equipment.
So we've closed this lift down, as a precaution. You didn't know it was off limits at the time.
Now you do. We'll never get ahead of these smugglers unless we cut off their routes. In the meantime, sorry, you'll have to go back to the main road.
All right, please. There's already been enough strife here for one day. I suppose it wouldn't do any harm to let you through.
But if you bring so much as an Audra stone with you, we'll find out.
Hargrunnen built these walls, and much of Rome. Much of their work still stands.
Well done.
No, you don't.
Good fight.
Zards, keep your eyes open.
Worth and rot!
Here we go.
Worth and rot!
Down the left.
Worth and rot! Worth and rot! Worth and rot!
Zards. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
Is that it?
Mogren's fury.
Keep it. Say what you like about my people. We built a phenomenal wall.
If you're gonna shoot that barrel, keep your distance.
Worth and rot!
You're mine now.
Dead!
One for you!
Worth and rot!
Coming in hot.
and run!
Watch yourselves.
Worth and run! Worth and run! Worth and run!
Nice!
Worth and run!
Let's go. This one's mine. Good one!
Worth and run!
No actual person with stonework could have a hole this big. Must be a knockoff.
Another down. We make a good squad.
This place is gonna get crowded if things don't get better in Dawnshore.
Take him down.
I think worth and run!
One for you!
Worth and run!
You're gonna regret this!
We got them all.
Worth and run! I think worth and run!
This is the Hangin's place, or was. It's the Zarup's now. I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarup holding hands. What do you see? Why don't we ask Dahangan about it? It's her house. She ought to know something. Anything juicy? Well, Dahangan's the only one who can make sense of it. We should talk to her. What's that Zarup doing out here all by himself? A friendly Zarup. Don't see that every day. Of course, you don't see them fighting their friends every day either. I agree. He's not hurting anyone. In fact, we're near Dahangan's house. Maybe he's the one who made that mural.
Worth and run!
Next one's mine. Come and get me!
Think the living lands will stop to let you rest? Pick up that weapon and keep training.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now. They weren't there at first. The Adirans told me they'd cleared the area. I assumed the place was secluded enough that they wouldn't come back. Yet another thing I was wrong about. Painted? Why would they do that?
I have seen Zarup art, and let me tell you, this drawing really captures your jawline.
So, they've made it their territory. We'll never get them out. I should have figured I wouldn't be able to fool someone like you. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't? Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here? I said the same thing at first. Then I realized I was just lost. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip. But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again. Well, when you put it like that, all I want is to belong somewhere. Maybe I'm just not meant to. I'm so tired. I should go. Thank you for trying to sort through this.
Protect that pretty...
Look alive, boys. We've got company. Well, if you're looking for Tala, he's dead. And if you're not, you can shove off. We got nothing for adherents here.
You're lucky the adherents haven't come to take away what you do have.
I've got diplomacy for you. It's called my foot to your face. Time was, people in Paradise used to have principles. Principles like, get what's mine and keep yourself to yourself. Then you came and memories got short about that sort of thing. But the Sparrowhawks, we remember. The same way it worked out for you. The Emperor's favourite envoy, killed as soon as she shows up. Not your finest hour.
Arms up! Worth the
worth and rock!
Stand a chance!
I think I sprained my shoulder. it comes.
The Dream Scourge has driven people to the city. Means more bandits on the road.
Heard.
By the way, I never met that Orlin girl before in my life. What?
Thoughts and whispers, we feel them rumble beneath the surface. We smell conflict, kith turn on kith. We do not understand. They come on foreign ships, exiles grafted from other trees. The salt clings to their hair, the scent of distant shores to their skin. Branches unimpeded. Why? A new season. Wipe the slate. But the ground stirs. New roots seek to grow taller than the old. They bring banners, arrows, swords. What do they seek from us? The city shudders. Voices rise. Wolves fighting for territory. Is the instinct to conquer innate? Order. A bush pruned into obedience. We fear. Wait. We have forgotten something. A memory we misplaced. We reach for it. It calls to us. It whispers in the eastern wilds. This is all we know. We learn much. Sleep now. Dream of warm tides and purple leaves.
That's all of them.
This is what can happen if you go out into Dawnshore without a good guide. Remember this.
That looks valuable. Want to do the honors and open it? There's almost always something good in places like this. Worth taking a look.
What am I hitting? Take your best shot. Hey! Over here! Nice shot!
Not bad, Mark. Here they come.
I am worth and rough!
Hey, that looks like a totem to your burned queen.
Coming in hot.
No. Nope. I am not going in there unless you... swear not to run off with
Worth and rot! Worth and rot! Dead! Worth and rot! Worth and rot!
Let's go. I'm coming for you.
No, wait, don't.
I felt that one.
Dead! Worth and rot!
Unstop to your left.
Worth and rot! Worth and rot! Worth and rot!
You're gonna regret this.
Try that again.
Worth and rot! Worth and rot! Worth and rot!
That hurts.
Worth and rot!
You right with you.
Worth and rot!
Next one's mine.
Worth and rot!
Try that again.
Dead! Worth and rot! Worth and rot! Worth and rot!
Not bad, are you?
Worth and rot!
Nice job!
Worth and rot!
Behind you!
Glad that's over. Here. This is the path Offred told us.
If you traveled weeks to see him, you can wait a few more days. The Temple of Eothas is closed. Ugh, I don't know why everyone in the Living Land suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening. Not today, anyway. Probably not tomorrow, either. Not with the way they're dawdling.
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived with the big sword.
So you say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me in and I will borrow it.
I'm saying you need to go home because the goddamn temple is closed. The boy made it back to the embassy. I half expected him to kick off on the way there.
He was badly injured and grieving his brother's wounds. I say it is good news.
Sure. Until the Inquisitor hears he abandoned his men to go crying for his mum. Right, of course, absolutely. The expedition team entered through the cave just past here. They were carrying a lot of tools and weapons with them, so be on your guard. And Envoy, thanks. I know Offreak will appreciate you looking into this.
That spear looks adherent, all right. Guess we're on the right track.
Didn't even have time to finish the
Who woke up the system? Now we know why the expedition didn't abandon that puzzle.
Ready, all right? Never seen anything like it.
Views like this remind me why I came to the Living Lands in the first place.
Something stirs here.
Blood and a broken tripwire. Maybe Offreak's squad passed through here. Look at that. That statue. Didn't even build that all the way down here.
Gods. No one knew that was down here.
Rituals. Whispers of searing light.
Zarp's ahead. Just going around. We can fight if you're feeling itchy.
Nice shot!
I was just getting warmed up.
Worth and Rothland!
Offrey!
Hold it together. We're nearly there.
You're not my... I got to be dreaming. Oh, gods. Am I dead? Is this the Beyond Spirit? Have you come to take me to Gallowayne's side?
The kid's in bad shape, but he's not too far gone. I think we can help him.
I'm not ready. I've never even touched a girl. It's not fair.
Not with that. No. Oh, you mean healing him?
I've got stick prickle balm for the pain, but other than that, not much else I can do.
Sorry, I'm all out of potions. I don't know any healing magic either.
Magic? I had to learn some magic, but only the kind that explodes. I don't want to explode. Please help me. Oh, God, that's wretched. Are you sure you're not trying to kill me?
Gods, calm yourself. Your wound's already closing.
See? You'll be back on your feet in no time.
Oh, wow. I feel leagues better. I thought for sure you were coming to take me back to the wheel. Who are you? What you doing down here? He actually made it? I wasn't sure he'd come through. And he sent the Emperor's fucking envoy. Damn. Am I ever glad to meet you?
Focus. The Free Expeditions Corps. Where are they?
Right. Those assholes. They went on without me after I got hurt. We'll come back for you once we've got the relic, Admin. Honest. Horse shit. Yeda was probably hoping I'd croak so she wouldn't have to tell our freak how she abandoned me. All she cares about is that Oracle and his relic, which is probably just a big old dog bone if you ask me. He's probably still down there, fiddling with the statue. You must have seen it on your way in. He'll be the last one to have seen him, I bet. I'll just rest up here a minute before I head back to Paradise.
Take it easy. No sense getting yourself into another scrape.
Promise, I'll take it slow. Hey, Envoy, for what it's worth, I really thought I was gonna die down here. Right, yeah. Got those assholes to save and everything. I hope they're better off than I was.
Seems like a good kid. Glad we could give him a hand. Maybe one that
He's gonna have a hard time getting out of here, but at least we gave him a fighting chance.
So, the kid said the expedition team went deep, looking for the Oracle.
I imagine the Oracle is something with the creepy statues. Maybe we should take a look. Ludwig's after this relic. We might be on the right track.
I see someone. Be ready for anything.
My sister. Can it be? It has been too long. I had feared I was the last of us, but you... Oh, the very sight of you is a balm for the soul. I am the Oracle Sargamis, servant of the once shining god, he whose light has lately dimmed. What brings you to this sacred space? Be welcome, for you have found it. People like you and I once sought this place in moments of spiritual turmoil, when the world and our souls could not find rest. Moments of war, famine, massacres, when those such as us are called upon to speak the gods' wills and to lead. But I have seen not one of us these last 3 years, and it is rare indeed that pilgrims come to pray. Perhaps our meeting now is the work of immortal hands. I pray that it is so. You speak of the breaking of the wheel, when my lord determined it was his sole right and purpose to forge for all kith a new covenant with the gods. Ah, but perhaps you speak of the atrocity my lord perpetrated upon the people of the Deadfire, when he used their souls to power that fateful journey to Ukaizo. Or perhaps you speak of the Saints' War, which my lord and his agent Widewin instigated against the people of the Deerwood, and which resulted in the deaths of thousands. Mayhap you yet concern yourself with the actions of his pilgrims, who brutalized the Orlans of Rhaed Saris when they established a colony in his name. Yes, my lord's legacy is a troubled one, and he has much for which to answer. But he is gone, and so long as he is gone, he cannot be redeemed. I pray daily for his return. An expedition? I'm afraid I don't understand.
Right. Maps, ropes, pitons, rugged boots, water for days, people down here looking for stuff.
I am familiar with the concept, tomb raiding and the like. What troubles me is why they would come here. These ruins are not so different from the many others on this island, except that they are a good deal more treacherous. And this representation of Eothas we stand before, it is the work of my own hands. They could not hope to move it. Do you know what their purpose is here? It's a reasonable question, I'll grant you. You must understand, this place has seen so few visitors for so long that I often retreat into my private quarters, to read, you understand, or pray, or sleep. Age has made me slow. I tire easily. I sleep now more hours than I wake. They could have already come and gone, and I would be none the wiser. In any case, you haven't told me what it was they searched for. Or do you not know? That is a shame. Without knowing more, I'm afraid I cannot help you. Although, perhaps you might assist me with something.
Right, here it comes.
You see, this construction beside us is no mere statue, but a reliquary I have built to house the splinter of Eothas in its appropriate grandeur. It is nearly complete, and ready for the splinter to be interred. But I can no longer reach the relic on my own. The path to the relic has fallen to ruin. Some sections are flooded, and others are infested with all manner of creatures. Return it to me, and who knows, perhaps you will meet your expedition along the way. I am most grateful. Oh, and please refrain from touching my statue or devices. May light illuminate your path, sister.